Hello, seafood lovers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a gastronomic adventure to explore the flavors of Portugal with a spotlight on a classic dish, Portuguese seafood rice. But hold on tight, because we've got some unknown facts that will add a whole new dimension to this culinary delight. First things first, let's talk about the star of the show, Portuguese seafood rice. Known for its aromatic blend of rice and the treasures of the sea, this dish is a celebration of Portugal's rich maritime history. But did you know that its origins are deeply rooted in the coastal regions, where fresh seafood is abundant? Absolutely. From the Algarve to Lisbon, each coastal area puts its own spin on this dish, incorporating local seafood varieties that are caught fresh from the Atlantic Ocean. Now, here's a lesser-known fact that will make you appreciate the craft behind Portuguese seafood rice. The secret lies in the broth. Traditionally, many recipes call for a flavorful seafood broth made by simmering shells, heads, and trimmings of the seafood. It's this rich broth that infuses the rice with a depth of flavor that is truly irresistible. Did you know that Portuguese seafood rice isn't just a family favorite but is also a staple at festive occasions? It's often served during celebrations, weddings, and special gatherings, showcasing the dish's significance in Portuguese culture as a symbol of abundance and togetherness. Beyond the usual suspects like shrimp and mussels, many regions include local specialties like cuttlefish, clams, and even lobster, adding a delightful variety of textures and flavors to the rice. First up, let's talk about the rice itself. While many recipes call for the popular arborio or carnaroli rice, some regions in Portugal use a special short grain rice known as carolino. This rice has a unique ability to absorb the flavors of the seafood and broth, creating a sumptuous and comforting texture in every bite. Now, here's a tidbit that might surprise you. The concept of seafood rice is not exclusive to Portugal. In fact, variations of this dish can be found in coastal regions around the world, from Spain's paella to Brazil's Arroz de Marisco. It seems the love for combining rice and seafood transcends borders. But what truly sets Portuguese seafood rice apart is the meticulous preparation. Did you know that some traditional recipes emphasize the importance of letting the rice form a golden crust at the bottom of the pot? This socarrat not only adds a delightful crunch but also intensifies the flavors in the dish. In many Portuguese seafood rice recipes, a pinch of saffron is added not just for color but to impart a subtle earthiness and depth of flavor. It's like a golden thread weaving through the dish, enhancing the overall experience. And here's a surprising fact. In some coastal regions, it's common for families to have their secret ingredient passed down through generations. It could be a unique spice blend, a special herb, or even a cooking technique that makes their seafood rice stand out. As we relish this divine Portuguese seafood rice, let's raise our forks to the diverse rice varieties, global influences, and secret touches that make this dish a culinary masterpiece. Did you know that the seafood used in Portuguese seafood rice is often selected based on what's in season? This not only ensures the freshest ingredients but also contributes to the sustainability of the dish. Now, let's talk about the communal aspect of enjoying Portuguese seafood rice. Many families and communities have a tradition of gathering around a large pot, sharing stories, and enjoying this flavorful creation together. It goes beyond being just a meal. It's a communal experience that brings people together. But here's a twist. Did you know that the choice of pot matters? Traditional Portuguese recipes often recommend cooking seafood rice in a wide, shallow pan. This allows for optimal rice to seafood contact, ensuring that each grain absorbs the essence of the ocean. Portuguese seafood rice is a delicious testament to the rich maritime heritage. Here's an interesting fact. In some regions, it's customary to include a bit of heat in the form of chili peppers or piri-piri sauce. This touch of spiciness adds a kick to the dish, enhancing the overall flavor profile. It's a subtle reminder of Portugal's global spice trade influence. Beyond the seafood bounty, the choice of seasonings in Portuguese seafood rice is a nuanced art. Did you know that some recipes incorporate unique local spices like piri-piri, a small but fiery chili pepper? It adds not only heat but a distinctive flavor that sets this dish apart. Some enthusiasts consider the golden, crispy layer at the bottom of the pot, known as the socarrat, as the best part. It's a culinary treasure that showcases the chef's skill in achieving the perfect balance of textures. Let's not forget about the rice varieties. While many recipes call for short grain rice for that creamy consistency, some households in Portugal swear by the aromatic basmati rice. The fragrant basmati adds a unique dimension to the dish, creating a delightful fusion of flavors. Now, here's a historical tidbit. Did you know that Portugal's Age of Discovery, led by explorers like Vasco da Gama, not only brought new territories into the Portuguese sphere but also introduced exotic spices and ingredients to Portuguese cuisine, influencing the development of dishes like seafood rice? I hope these additional unknown facts add even more excitement to your culinary journey. Thank you for joining us on this flavor-packed adventure. If you enjoyed this video, show some love by giving it a thumbs up, subscribe for more delicious content, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, happy cooking and may your seafood rice always be full of surprises.